Hi everyone and welcome to CU2 Global. This is the first of a series of videos designed to help users achieve the desired result of migrating their legacy Microsoft Access applications to a new SQL Server environment. In this video, we will walk you through the process of uploading a Microsoft Access application, preparation of the migration process, and what you receive at the completion of the project. So let's get going. In first instance, we need you to open up your 2SQL account and go to the Project Administration page. The Project Administration page looks like this. Before we start the process, it's important to actually set up your files correctly. So as part of the preparation, we would advise that you set your target Microsoft Access application and zip that file. That's the standard compression file process readily available in the market, and it's the file format that's required for running the 2SQL process. Once done, go and create a new project. This Create New Project phase provides you to allocate the correct name for your project. In this particular case, we'll call it ABC Test. Description as example, and press proceed. This goes to the second phase of the project, make a payment. As this is a dummy account, you'll see that this is only done at a $1 and the GST of Australia rate is at 10%, which is 10 cents. Therefore, the total cost of this is $1.10. In terms of making a payment, you'll note that here that a dummy credit card is actually in the account. If you need to place your account, Manage Cards is in this section here. I think it's important to note that CU2 does not hold any credit card details, nor will it. Now that the credit card details are in order, we are now in a position to make a payment. The system will prompt you to confirm that you wish to proceed. In this case, we press confirm. Now that the payment has been made, the final part of the project is to upload the zip file that you made earlier. This will coincide with the project name, the description of the project, and then you'll be prompted with what type of files, what type of application are you trying to migrate into SQL Server. These are all defaulted as yes because these are the most common methodologies in which files have been moved into SQL Server. If you hold your icon over the information bars, it'll give you some detailed information on what this is actually referring to. I would encourage you to look at the user guide for more detailed information. We then tell the target version of what we're actually looking for. There's a number of variables here. We're going to choose SQL Server 2017. Press Browse. We're going to identify the file. Press OK, open, and we upload the file. We now press save. Now go back to the project's administration screen. You see the file for the project is got the status of ready for conversion. The file is uploaded, and that file has actually gone to a secure cloud environment where the automation process of CU2 will actually can start the process of migrating your Microsoft Access application form into SQL Server. I'll pause the video now and we'll just wait for the file to come back to us. Welcome back to the project's administration screen. It's been approximately 7 to 8 minutes since the project has actually been submitted. In that time, I've received a number of emails advising of such, that invoices have been paid, and I've just received an email that the conversion is now completed. The dashboard is now being filled. We would recommend the best place to actually start is to actually just view the dashboard, because that provides a summary of the ABC test project. And when you view the dashboard, you'll understand the power of the CU2 platform in the automation of a manual process. To illustrate that, I'm actually going to the bottom of the dashboard. The system actually analyzes the application and identifies all the parts of the code and allocates a time within 10-minute intervals. Given the size and complexity of this application, of the ABC test application, manually to move it from Microsoft Access to a SQL Server backend would take 252 man-hours. We've automated a 96% migration of that application in circa 5 minutes, saving an enormous amount of time. If you were to get someone to do this task manually, whether it be internally or externally, and charge $100 an hour, that's $25,200 to actually move this single Microsoft Access project. In this dummy account, we've done it at $1.10, but we have saved $25,000, nearly the complete cost of $198. This part of the dashboard merely reflects that. So we've saved 99% of the time, and we've saved 99% of the money if you were to do this manually. The other parts of the dashboard graphically reflect that. This section here shows you what files have actually been moved, the complexity, and to complete the migration, what needs to be resolved. Just going to pause there and go back to the dashboard to touch on the audit files and the fixes required. Should you wish to actually look at the files that have actually been moved, the system automatically tells what has actually been migrated and how. If you want further information on what this means, I would encourage you to go to the user guides within the websites. If you want to understand what needs to be done to complete the migration, as the dashboard says, it's 96%. This tells you what fixes are required. It tells you where the line of code is, and if you've got the skill set, it will tell you what to do. Again, this is addressed in further detail in the user guides on how to complete the project, plus we'll be creating an additional video on what to do. Going back to the dashboard now, you really have two options to complete the 96% and bring it up to 100. If you've got the confidence to do it yourself, the fixes required field tells you what to do. If you're not comfortable doing it, press contact now, contact me, that's my name, ABC test. Press save, and what will happen is that this email will actually go directly to CU2. We'll review the application and we'll provide you an additional quote to complete the migration. The final stage really now is to actually just to download. And it's as simple as downloading the conversion file. As you can see down the bottom of the page, you now have a file which is 96% complete. We've told you how to fix the 4%. If you don't know how to do it, or you choose not to do it, you can contact us and we can do the remaining 4% for you. That now concludes this user guide presentation. The next part of the process will be to deploy the migrated application into a new environment. That will be covered in an additional video and also in an additional user guide. Just to recap on what's actually happened, we have now successfully migrated 96% of ABC test example, saving an enormous amount of time and an enormous amount of money. Should you require any further information on how to deliver your project, please feel free to contact us at support@cu2global.com. Good luck in your migrations, and thank you for watching.